Hey, beautiful souls. This is Ashoo here, and welcome to my channel. Would you like to know how to access universal intelligence? Because you are a co-creation of that universal intelligence. And if you have a good connection with this universal intelligence, you can manifest your dreams, goals, desires, and hopes into concrete reality. So today I will be sharing with you based upon the messages that I'm going to channel that how can you access the universal intelligence that is ever present within you. But often we lose this connection from our pure state of joyful connection with life around us, from that sense of separation that we start extending to the world around us due to the fear-based thoughts that run through our default survival brain. So how can we get back into that state of pure joy that we inherited from our universal spirit, but somehow we have forgotten to get in touch with that childlike joy that we are uh, born with, but somehow our essence that, it gets lost as we were growing up. So in my awakening process, I realized that a lot is happening in our energetic system because of our conditioned thought patterns. Due to our conditioning in this world, we lose touch with that part of our sense of self that is so pristine, so pure, and that radiates and resonates to the highest vibrational frequency of pure joy and unconditional love. Because a child's mind is just like a clean slate, but as we are growing up, definitely we are brought up in the environments that our clean slates are written with a script, with the narratives that are unique to each one of us, to our unique cultures, to our family patterns, family history. And we truly start to reconnect with that universal energy again when we take upon ourselves this task of healing our energetic systems of those attachment systems which have tainted us to believe in fear-based thoughts. So it requires that kind of becoming more reflective around your belief patterns. What you are telling yourself each day plays a very important role in reestablishing and attuning you back to your raw, that pure connection of, I would say, the power connection that you share with the universal love, light, and laughter, that we can get back in touch with that connection once we start bringing more positive energy in our day-to-day life. Because our fear-based mind and fear-based thinking, it separates us not only from our sense of self, but it separates us from others around us. So having a good connection that is grounded on the positive energy and high vibrational frequency of love, light, and laughter becomes very important. But how can we give that connection to others if we are lacking, right? So first we have to fill our cup and sip, sip, gulp, gulp, laugh, laugh, and drink, drink. So first we have to fill our cup with unconditional love for the self in the form of self-compassion, in the form of cleansing our system of any impurities that are causing states of lower vibrational frequency, where you find yourself going in depression, where you find yourself judging other people, where you find yourself an urge to say something against somebody. I know it is very difficult. These things that trigger you in your environment through other people are basically the projections of what we are fearing within ourselves based upon our beliefs about the external world. So if we truly want to access universal intelligence, we really need to go inside here and start working with our own energetic codes, with our own energetic beliefs, with our own energetic narratives, with our own energetic fear-based perceptual systems. And from there, we can start shifting them into higher vibrational patterns through taking action energetically, through withdrawing from our previous energetic patterns more consciously. So I would say that it requires a lot of stretching of your self-awareness instead of going about your daily robotic kind of patterns where we are hypnotized into believing in a certain way. And on every day, we are operating from that repetitive automatic memory that we have created as children in our consciousness. So we're operating from that consciousness on autopilot. So if you truly want to march forward to the beat of your own drum, you really need to do some work on yourself, and that may create some humdrum in your life, because any kind of shift is not easy, because any kind of shift that is required of you requires an effort, and our brain is habituated. It habitually likes to do something that is familiar to it, because then it believes that you are safe, though you are operating from a fear-based beliefs, but your brain has gone into this habit of believing that you're safe, because as children, somewhere you adapted or adopted certain behavioral patterns to protect yourself from the danger in the immediate environment. For example, you were scolded by a parent for something that you love doing, but they thought, no, it is not appropriate, right? It usually happens in a childhood. So depending upon how sensitive you are, usually as children, when we have no sense of logical reasoning developed and we are in a situation where we need to depend upon others, we need their love. That is how our brains are. We need the love of a parent to thrive in the world. So what a child does, he adapts his energy according to the energy of the parent to please them. And this is where that energy that is heart wanted to participate in, it is somewhere still frozen in their consciousness, in their body memory. So as we grow up, there are a lot of such memories that are frozen in our energetic systems, because our brain believed that was the best for us to do, to freeze ourselves in those moments as a protective mechanism. And then as we grow up, our brain is operating on autopilot. If brain perceives the same kind of feedback system in the environment that was delivered to you when you were 3, 4, 5 years old or 6 years old, the brain will automatically pick on that cue in the environment, even it is slightly related to those previous environments, and it will start believing and behaving in the same belief system that you acquired as a child. Though it may not be true now as a grown-up adult, you have more power, you have more resources, you have more intelligence, you have more reasoning, but if you do not stretch your awareness and educate yourself around how our brain works, you will feel stuck in those patterns, and that also in a very unconscious ways. So my friends, it's very important that if you want to establish a good connection with the universal life force energy from where you have emerged and where you can thrive and you can shine like a star and laugh more, bring more laughter in your life, then it's very important that you tap, 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 knock, 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 inside your own heart center and work with your brain center and work from there with your mind and your consciousness to start co-creating and recreating new patterns. So I hope that I'm able to say something that made you think about what belief pattern you would like to get rid of today. Think about it and start understanding how your brain works and how can you get into the habit of breaking free from something that you very much want to, but somehow find yourself so stuck into. So I wish you all the best and thanks for listening and tuning to this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up for such videos where I try to help you raise your vibrational frequency in an authentic way. If you are on my channel, you are already resonating with a high vibrational frequency. And I welcome you here and I'll see you in my next video. Love you all. Bye.